Maya Nasser.
What was 84 journalists is now 82. These are the faces of reporters, correspondents, and cameramen who died while delivering news from conflict areas. Mohammed Salah is an Iraqi photographer who worked for various news outlets during the U.S. invasion of Iraq that began in 2003. This is footage of his videography during a U.S. air raid over Baghdad. He discusses his fear during that time.
I like the camera, even if I am in the danger.
Salah lived to tell the world about the grave danger he was in during that time, but other journalists were not as fortunate.
The repeated targeting of religious and historical sites belonging to certain group in Syria.
Press TV's Maya Nasser was a journalist killed while on the job. He was shot dead while reporting from an embattled area in the Syrian capital of Damascus. He and 83 other individuals working in journalism were honored at the Newseum this week. However, 2 journalists were later dropped from the list, including Hassam Salama and Mahmoud Al-Koumi, 2 Al-Aqsa cameramen who were killed in an Israeli airstrike in Gaza. The decision drew serious criticism from Jewish groups and conservatives against their inclusion. Their reason is that Al-Aqsa is run by Hamas, an officially designated terrorist group. The Newseum immediately defended its position on including the 2 men originally. But after a statement that its spokesperson, Jonathan Thompson, released this week, it signaled that it would change course. Salah says that if true journalists give their lives to report the truth, whether they are cameramen, reporters, or producers, they should be remembered and honored.
Actually, I think the cameraman look like the soldier in the war. But the different, the soldier support the government, but the cameraman show the truth on the war.
The Newseum says it will now reevaluate the inclusion of Salama and Al-Koumi into its memoriam, pending further investigation. So for now, 82 individuals killed while working as journalists will be officially recognized by the Newseum. Repeated calls and an in-person visit to the Newseum were left unanswered. Colin Campbell, Press TV, Washington.